Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. What's going on, ladies? How are y'all this morning?
A little tired, but it's still time to wake up, make greatness happen. Good
Time
morning,
to wake
Phyllis.
up.
Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Patricia. Good
Listen,
morning,
they coming on
ladies.
in. Coming on in. Good morning to our Facebook community, our IG community, our YouTube community. We want to say thank you for being here with us because y'all know what Regina say. Sometimes it can be a struggle, like Sparkle said in the morning, but we are still here. We're excited to be here. Y'all know we are in a brand new month in September that's halfway done. We're about halfway ready to get started for the fast. So y'all
Yeah.
know October the 1st to the 21st is going to be our Empowered Mornings fast. So I hope y'all join us because we've made it super easy. We've got 2 levels. So whether you want to do a modified fast or you want to go all the way in with a Daniel fast, you can participate because it's all about setting your fourth quarter up the right way. We're not waiting till the new year. We getting started, baby, because games are won in the fourth quarter. It gets
In the
tight,
fourth
but
quarter.
baby, you kick it in the fourth quarter, and listen, you can change the whole year. So if
Yeah.
you don't feel like you're where you wanted to be, if you feel like you still got some things, what you say, Sparkle, 2024 still owes you, then if that's
Owes
the
me.
case, baby, let's make the
And,
fourth
and I
quarter
need
do
my
what it do.
interest. I,
I, all of it, all
all
of it.
my interest too. I want you
Good
to
morning,
pay up.
Cynthia. Good morning, Angelina. Happy amazing. She said, "Happy amazing Monday." Yes.
Amazing Monday. It's a new week. It's a new week, and I need you to think of your expectation for your new week. What's the new week bringing you? You can't
Mm.
just be like, okay, it's
Exactly.
just another week. No, this is a week that God has brought you to. So you got to make it the best week ever because you are the best. So why wouldn't you make it the best? You only give out the best. So why not
So
take
that's
only
it.
receive the best? It's part of the best fest. And when you know you the best, man, can't nobody slow
Hmm.
you down.
Can't nobody slow you down. That's the big thing, because you're unstoppable. When we talk about heal her, love her, empower her, all of that is designed to unleash the her that is unstoppable, is
Hmm.
amazing, phenomenal, beautiful, wonderful,
Hmm.
intelligent, brilliant, bossy,
Yeah.
all those things, everything that's inside of you that sometimes, as women, we're afraid to release all of that. We're afraid, we hold
That's
back a
it.
lot of times, and we step back and we do it for the husband, or you step back and you do it for your children, or you step back because you're doing some other things, and we just want to be in the background making things work. But why can't you be handling things in the back, but also
Hmm.
shining and being up front and doing your thing? You
Yes.
don't have to dim your light to play any position that you're in.
Yes. And the beautiful part about that unleashing her, it doesn't matter how what age you have hit. It does it's still the capacity. You have
Yeah.
to build that capacity to unleash her. You should always let everybody live off of your salsa. That means what's the overflow of it? Stop letting people live in your cup.
Mm,
Make them get on the outside and you only give you what's inside this cup. That belongs to you. The fill up inside of you belongs to you, and everything else should be on that overflow.
Mm-hmm.
Overflow, overflow, overflow. The saucer should be sitting there so you can let other people feed off of it.
That's good, Sparkle, because they do say take care of you. Self-care is not selfish. You got to make all priority for you.
Right.
And that means, making sure your cup is filled up from the inside. Take that time to meditate. Sparkle said we're doing a 21-day fast. Sparkle's going to tell you about taking 21 minutes for you to
For you.
Mm-hmm.
recharge, reset. Regina talked last week about rest, how important rest is. All of those things. Good morning, Tina. All of those things are important. And today we're going to talk about a little way to kind of help you get over the hump. But Regina, what was you getting ready to say?
No, 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 I'm just smiling. I'm happy because I know
Oh,
what
okay.
all the nuggets that they're about to get. Listen, I already know what kind of nuggets they're getting.
You already know. Look, we excited, excited, excited. So let me start off with this one. Few weeks, maybe last month sometime, somebody shared a reel with me on Instagram. And so it was a man who was doing push-ups, but the caption was like, laziness kills ambition. Anger kills wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Fear kills dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Ego kills growth. Jealousy kills peace.
Ooh, that's good.
Doubt kills confidence. But
Mm-hmm.
then they said, okay, so now, just as I read that, read it in reverse. And good morning, Miss Patricia. She said, I like that. Live in my cup, drink from my saucer. Boom. Look, come on with it. Now, if you reverse that, it says, ambition kills laziness.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom kills anger.
Mm.
Dreams kills fear. Growth kills ego. Peace kills jealousy. Confidence kills doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And so today we're going to talk about 15 ways to get your confidence up, because for a lot of us, the reason why the reason why we play small, the reason why we want to
Mm-hmm.
be, in the shadow, not being seen or heard, a lot of times you probably grew up as a kid when they said, be seen and not heard. But when
Mm-hmm.
your confidence gets low, it causes you to miss out on opportunities. It causes you to not receive the things that you are meant to receive. I'm telling you, if you're running a household, baby, you got organization and you are brilliant. You are out here doing the
Leader,
things.
Mm-hmm.
If you run a
leadership.
household, yes, you do
Yeah,
any
all
of
that.
those things. Listen, you got to think about the skill set it takes to do that. And if you can do it for your house, you can do it for your business, you can do it in the corporate world. You can step out and stand out because your family depends on you. But if you're one of those people who, the confidence meter is on the lower end and not the higher end, we're pushing things up the rest of this year, because in 2025 there's no stopping you. It's all gas, no brakes. Nobody can tell you anything, because God is going to be in control, leading you and guiding you, ordering your footsteps to all the greatness that he has for you. So number one killer way to be confident is quieting your
Your
inner
inner circle.
critic.
Mm-hmm.
Your inner
Mm-hmm.
critic. That's you telling you. That's you talking crazy to you. When Sparkle says get in the mirror and do mirror talk, that's for you to lift yourself up, build
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yourself up. Tell them about the mirror talk, Sparkle.
It's the reflection. What are you seeing on the other side of it? And when you're not seeing what you're supposed to see, then you tell that reflection, this is what we're going to choose to see. See, you don't get a decision over here. You got to tell yourself, look, you don't get choices over here. You're going to get the choice to live the abundant life. And that means that inner voice that want to talk, you tell it to shut up. And in the mirror, if it start talking to you like, oh, you ugly, you tell that reflection, who are you talking to? This is not who I am. You have to remind yourself and
Mm-hmm.
constantly tell yourself who you are, who you becoming, and who you have left behind. Like, you have to build that up. So, and you have to look yourself in your eye. When you say somebody's talking to you, you want them to look in your eye.
Mm-hmm,
That's how
mm-hmm,
you know they telling you the truth. That's how
mm-hmm.
you know they speaking life into you. You have to look yourself in the mirror, eye to eye, and tell yourself, This is not what we're doing. And talking in the mirror doesn't mean that you can only do it in the morning. You need a reset. Sometimes you need to run back to that mirror real quick because my body is feeling low, my energy is feeling low, my spirituality is feeling low. So let me get to this mirror and tell myself no. No, no, Sparkle. Tell yourself no. You said it's a complete sentence. It's nothing wrong with telling yourself no. Tell yourself no. This is not how it's going to go. I am approved. I am more than enough. I have the confidence. I have the faith to build. I am built. I am made for this. God, you put this in my life for a reason. Speak greatness into yourself by looking yourself eye to eye and looking at that reflection and telling it the truth about, even if it's hard times. I know it's something we're going through right now, but the end is none of my business. How it works out is not none of my business. I just know it's going to work out.
And speak that and claim that and know that. Good morning, Miss Vanessa. Cynthia, wait a minute. Tina said definitely confident in knowing this year will not take me out. It's definitely trying hard though, but I'm praying and trusting even harder. You got to go even harder and make sure that the things that, because again, it's the discipline of saying, I know that you say my money might be funny, but guess what? Not this year. We finna turn that thing around. You got to quiet the inner critic that makes you feel like you're not going to get the job. Oh, yes, you are. You got to say, I believe God. I believe God that I'm going to get this job. I believe God that I can eat healthier. Regina has a group that she gives all great kind of tips and things. When the inner critic try to tell you, girl, you've been fat, you ain't finna get in tone, you're not finna get healthy, then you have to check that and say, yes, I will. Let me quiet all this stuff that's inside my mind and get disciplined and focus on what it is I want in life. Number 2 says avoid the comparison trap.
Ooh.
That right there, comparison, honey, is the thief of joy. You compare yourself to other people in their life. Number one, social media is not the most accurate thing.
It's the biggest lie.
Nobody told y'all. Let me bust a secret for you. In case they told you, everything you see on social media is not the case. People can be smiling and happy and cussing each other out before the picture finishes clicking. It's just because you see people doing things don't mean that that's exactly how it is. So stop comparing yourself to other people. New business owners, you can't compare yourself to somebody who's been in the game 10 years. You got to take the time to go through your own process to get to where you have to go. But comparison will make you stop before you even get a chance to experience the life you want. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else. It's not conducive to your happiness, your joy, your ability to learn new things. It's not conducive to you being the best version of you. Top tier people don't have time to be comparing themselves to other people, baby, because they say we all can come to the top. I want everybody to be up here, but I'm not looking around to see what you're doing and checking myself and measuring myself against you. Because if I'm up here too, that means I'm doing something right as well. So we just all up here together being unique and amazing and fabulous, and I don't have to compare.
That's right.
And that's just like Photoshop is good, y'all. It will. Photoshop is beautiful. I'm telling you, I hate McDonald's, but that Photoshop of that cheese at Big Mac will make me feel like I have to go get it. Then you go get it, and it looks like nothing like that picture on that commercial. So know that about some things that people you're comparing to, they have photoshopped some things. They only letting you see what they are willing to show. They're not showing you the struggle that it took to get there. So don't forget about that good old Photoshop, because it does its job every single time.
Every single time. What you say, girl? They got cellulite too. They got other things going on too. So don't get hoodwinked and bamboozled by the comparison. Don't do it. The next one is celebrate small wins. This is ways to build confidence in yourself.
Yes.
Don't wait until you hit the top of the thing and then start celebrating. Celebrate the small wins. If you lose 3 pounds, baby, celebrate that. Celebrate that. If you save $20 every paycheck, celebrate that. Small things lead up to big things. Consistent small wins lead up to big
Yes.
wins. But celebrate what you're doing because it makes you feel good. It helps you release those endorphins so that you continue to win. You
Mm-hmm.
continue to move forward. Celebrate the small wins.
That's
Yeah.
why that mustard seed is small, and you
Mm-hmm.
okay with sowing that small mustard seed. So
Mm,
why do you not you celebrate? Like, I only had $10 to give. Hey, if that's all I had to give, and I gave it from the heart, here you go. The
thank
rest
you.
of it is my blessing flowing through it. You got to know this. You got to stop being so hard on yourself. That's what God is telling me right now, that I have to tell
Mm-hmm.
somebody. You are so hard on yourself. You can
Mm-hmm.
never be satisfied when God gives you $10. You mad because he didn't give you 100. He can't give you 100 yet because you won't take care of that 10. You still talk about, I need some more though. I need some more.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't enough. I don't know how I'm gonna get through with that.
Mm,
Come on now. You're delaying your own greatness because you won't celebrate your small wins.
period. All right, next one. Be kind to others. When you're kind to other people, it builds your confidence because you're sharing a part of yourself and you're making somebody else feel good, be
Mm-hmm.
happy. When you smile at other people, sometimes we think we try to take it so far, like, oh, well, I don't have any money to go help anybody else. Or it can be just you smiling at somebody because you don't know what other people have been through. A beautiful
Mm-hmm.
smile, a genuine smile can change
Save a
somebody
life.
else's day. A compliment to say, oh, I like your hair, or oh girl, baby, them shoes are everything. Or you tell a
Mm-hmm.
man, you know what, you look very nice today. Kindness. What they say, pay it forward. You getting you a sparkle. I
Yes.
mean, you getting you a child Starbucks, pay it forward.
Pay it forward. It feels so good too. When you pay it
Yes.
forward, it feels so good. So take that feel good feeling. Like
Hmm.
God passing forward it for you.
Yes, and it's a confidence boost when you do that. The next one, slow your speed. Y'all know we be trying to do everything fast. We didn't jump into the microwave society that we think everything got to be so fast to the
Mm-hmm.
point to where you're either going to make mistakes or you're missing the moment. Sometimes you got to slow down and enjoy the moment and enjoy. It's like sparkle.
Yes.
Enjoy your new home. Enjoy your new car. Enjoy the job that you're doing. Enjoy get in your business. Enjoy spending time with your kids or your grandkids. Slow
Enjoy.
down and enjoy the moment because I'm telling you, when you are in the moment, you get to appreciate. Regina was talking about, going out in nature. Sometimes you got to be still and just enjoy
Mm-hmm.
and embrace the moment that you're in and look at how God takes care of the birds and the trees and the bees and
Yes.
all that. Farika said, absolutely can be big and lifting up someone else. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
kindness. Yes,
Yes.
thank you for
I'm
sharing that,
telling you,
Farika.
Yes.
Alicia and I did a video that we tasted these fried cheesecake. Yeah, and it was just us doing a video, but it was so much fun. Like, I enjoyed that moment because that's a moment that you can just laugh and kick back, and it was so enjoyable. And people like, it's just a video. No, it's not just a video to me. It's a time spent, quality time, just trying something different. The experience did
Mm-hmm.
not work out, but it still was a great experience.
Right.
Just because it didn't fold right then and it didn't look pretty, it still didn't make it enjoyable.
Cynthia said y'all were
Cynthia
funny.
said, yeah.
She said y'all were funny. So yes. And it's about, like I said, slow your speed
Mm-hmm.
and take
Mm-hmm.
your time, And for people who rush all the time, sometimes get up
Mm-hmm.
earlier
Yep.
so that you can take your time and you're not stressed and overwhelmed. Because I trust and believe when you're always rushing and running, you feel like you feel off your game. But when you are
Mm-hmm.
slow, when you take your time, now you can enjoy yourself. Because listen,
Nice.
there's nothing worse than brushing in the morning. Now you're sweating and now you're all stressed out, and then you feel like ain't nothing going the way you want it to go. Good morning, Melanie. Thank you so much for tuning in. That is another thing that goes against you. But let's move on to the next one. It's number 6. Think positive thoughts. Positive thoughts will help build your confidence. And
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about, ways to build your confidence. When you think positive, then you expect positive. Then you walk and move like positive is going to happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, you're building your confidence because when you feel good,
You do
about what
good.
the outcome is going to be, it
Mm-hmm.
makes you feel better. That's like going into an interview when you know when you're prepared and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna kill this right here, and they're gonna offer
Mm-hmm.
me this job. It's a difference in how you show up when you're thinking positive. It just allows you to move better, move different.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 7 goes along with that. Picture the outcome. Already see yourself winning. Sparkle said we win one winning. That means no matter what we do, it's
We're
going to
still
turn
gonna
out and it's
win.
going to work in our favor.
Yes, it's gonna
No
work in
matter
our
what it
favor.
looks like, we already know God has already worked it out for us. So it may look crazy right now, but you got to trust the outcome. You got to believe in where it's going. You got to already
Yes.
think that, oh, that's mine. I'm
Yep.
claiming it. The last 5 seasons we've been talking about the song I Claim It. Claim the positive outcome. Claim the doctor's
Mm-hmm.
report is going to be good.
Claim
Claim
it.
that everything is working out in my favor. Know and have a positive outcome already set up. That's building your confidence when you already know I'm going to win. It
I,
don't make no difference what you're going to say. I'm going to win.
That's why I'm telling you,
I'm
stop
winning.
worrying about the end. It's none of
Mm-hmm.
your business. Just know that it's working out for my good. And if it did not work out, it still worked out for my good. Like, even when it don't work out, you like, that worked out for my good. Because if I would have did that, if I would have chose that car, I wouldn't have got this brand new one that had
Mm-hmm.
everything loaded. I would
Mm-hmm.
have settled because worrying about how the end is settling. Like, then you start getting desperate. Like, oh, I need to go to make this happen. I need to make this move her. Yeah, you need to make that move because you making that move is not gonna always work out for your good.
Period. The next one is accept your imperfections. Regina, you know, Regina runs the business, Sacred Healing, Mind, Body, and Soul. Regina, when you talk about imperfections, how can people get that together for their whole holistically so that it doesn't keep them from feeling like they're not confident?
Mm. You know what? Our imperfections are actually our beauty. The imperfections that we have that we think that are imperfections and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
Because that becomes with the comparison
mm-hmm,
of others. And how do you go? One thing that when I speak with people to analyze what is in, and I do have, I'm glad that you brought up for the imperfection is what is an imperfection to you? Um, what are you aligning it up with to say it is an imperfection? Because society will have you thinking that this is an imperfection and this is an
Everything.
imperfection and that's an imperfection. You know what? There is no imperfection. One, because the ability that we have to be great subsides way outside the box, y'all.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. So your imperfection could be your strength. It's just that you have compared yourself to what everybody else says what an imperfection is, when really that is your strength.
Oh, that's
That is your
good. That's
strength.
good.
That's your strength. All our imperfections, what we think, why does it have to be an imperfection? Why can't it be a strong point in my life?
Yeah.
You know,
It's
we have
all
to
in it's
flip it.
all in how
We
you
have
see
to
it.
flip. What is it? What did you say? What were we talking about? Flip and flow?
Flip the flow. Mm-hmm.
Flip the flow. Flip the flow. It's not
You
an
Yes.
know,
imperfection. Why does it don't claim those things? You know, those are negative thoughts, an imperfection. Okay, whatever.
exactly. You know, my husband had told me one time about we think we're everybody who has, you know, all of their stuff. So 2 ears, hands, you know, legs, all that. But people who are born without those things, they look at us as y'all are jacked up
Right.
because I'm born this way. I have to figure out how to move in my life this way. So, you know, people who are confident, y'all, you
Oh
have seen
yeah.
people who don't have legs and they are out here, they are doing their thing, they're moving, and they're looking at
Honey.
you like you looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm wrong. I'm looking at you like
You
you're not looking
crazy.
like me. So
Right.
stop absorbing that you have imperfections and understand that we're all
Mm-hmm.
uniquely and wonderfully made. And whatever and however you were created, God designed you. And so that makes it good. And let me go back to Melanie's comment. Melanie said that faith is assumption. How can you
Mm-hmm.
believe it will happen if you don't see it for
Yes.
For
yourself?
We
yourself.
got to see it.
You got to see it.
You have to see it.
You have to see it. All right. The next one is this is ways to build confidence.
Mm.
Straighten up your posture.
Mm.
Well, get your
Listen,
head
your
up high.
posture will have you up in there looking like, baby. Your posture will have you looking like, oh, I feel, I'm walking through here with my head held up. I'm not looking down.
Hmm.
I'm not feeling defeated. I'm not slumped over. I'm feeling good about myself. I was somewhere. I think we were at an event. Regina, the girl was like, you know what? I love how you're sitting up straight. And I was like, don't tell me that, girl. Now I feel even better about myself. One thing I know when I used to being in network marketing, your posture is everything. How
Hmm.
you carry yourself. You
Hmm.
know, pay attention to how you carry yourself. Pay attention to how you, walk into places. Pay attention to how when somebody's talking to you, are you looking them in the eye? Like Sparkle just said earlier, when I'm talking to somebody, I want to know if you're telling me the truth or I want to have an
Right.
honest conversation.
Right.
Look me in my eye.
Look me in my eye.
Feel
Yeah.
that
Don't be looking
confidence
all
up
around
in
when we
you saying
talking.
it. What you say, Regina?
Don't be looking all around because that gives me a red flag already. What you trying to hide?
Come on back over here.
Exactly. Look, bring it back.
No, you remember when you used to discipline your kids? You were like, "Bring your butt here, come here." So I need you to hear me. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like you get to point your finger, get like
Hmm.
you need to make sure that they understood
Understand.
exactly what you saying, and they can't be in another room. They can't be way over there. You need them close to you so you can get
Hmm.
in their head. Like
Hmm.
I am not playing with you. You do that again, I am going to whoop your tail. Do I make myself clear? Like that's where you got we was taught all this type of stuff when we was a little girl. Like we just gotta utilize those other things. Imagination, those used to be the greatest time as a little kid. You was
Ooh,
imagine
yeah.
that you was a mother. You was imagine that you owned your business. You was imagine that you cooked dinner. Like you was doing all that imagination. And then you got grown and you said, oh, that I ain't doing that no more.
You stop
It worked when
imagining.
you was two.
You stop seeing yourself, which is the next one.
Hmm.
Believe the change is possible. You stop believing that things can change. You stop
Yes.
Hmm.
believing that it's going to get better. You stop believing and seeing
Yes.
that change, because change is good. I know a lot of times, we don't like change, but change is good. Believe that change is possible and know that it is good. And when you do that, I know we stuck in our ways a lot of times, and do the same thing, and they're asking you, why do you do this way? And you're just like, oh, I don't know. My mom did it, my grandmother did it. That's just how we do it. Sometimes there's a better way.
Sometimes
Hmm.
Embrace
that's a better way.
and believe that change is possible. The next one is take calculated risk.
Hmm.
We ain't telling you to go out here and be buck wild and doing anything and you're not researching and all that. But a calculated risk
Later.
means that you researched it. Look, because Regina said, don't play with my money. I'm not out here and trying to be willy-nilly spending and doing things and investing if I haven't researched to make sure
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
this investment is going to be a good return for me. You want a
Mm-hmm.
return on your investment. And I don't care what that investment is, but if you
Exactly.
take a risk on love, pay attention to the red flags. And if you
Yeah.
see that it's a red flag that's a non-negotiable today, don't think that, okay, that potential is going to change and it's going to be better later.
Mm-hmm.
Take calculated risk with your heart, risk with your money, risk with
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
It's a risk.
It's a
Yes.
risk. And don't and sometimes we let fear keep us from greatness.
Hmm.
We allow fear to step in, but the Bible says, honey, fear
Fear
not.
not.
Fear not.
Fear not. And when you do your due diligence and your research, you can take calculated risk and you will get
Hmm.
a return on your investment. I know we're getting close to time, y'all. So the next one is take care. Come on, Regina, this is it for you. Take care of your mental health.
Yes, honey, take care of your mental health. That is the most important thing because without our good mental health, it it is impossible
Mm-hmm.
because we have all this that we're talking about is mental health.
Mhm.
Everything that we talked about up until this one and after this is mental health. This is all these are all positive things that we can build our mental health so we can walk in confidence. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the first thing that you guys have to prioritize is your mental health. Whatever it takes for you to have peace, joy, happiness, anything that's overcoming anything that is toxic to the mindset,
Get
you must
out.
release it,
Get out.
Look, if it's toxic, block it.
block it.
Get rid of it. If it's no longer serving you, do away with it. Okay, let me, for
Mm-hmm.
sake of time, let me move on to the next one. Get out and socialize with people who make you
Mm-hmm.
feel good. When
There
you're
you
Yeah.
around
go.
the right, when you're around
Yes.
your girls, or you're around people who you that
Yes.
make you feel good, it boosts your confidence. Them
It does.
endorphins, baby, are popping out and everything, and you're feeling good and you're laughing. You're in your element.
Yes.
Have those kind of times so that you can build your confidence and
Mm-hmm.
make yourself feel good. The next one is be okay with making mistakes. Because guess
That's
what? In order to um, learn to do things better, sometimes you're going to make a mistake.
yeah.
And then you
That's
see
true.
where you went wrong, and then you tweak it so that when you do it again, now you're doing it better. Stop being worried about making mistakes because nobody's perfect. If you were
Nope.
perfect, it's no longer no need for you to any longer be on earth. So stop doing that. And what Cynthia said, I did that this weekend and it was a blessing.
There
It
you
Yes,
go.
always is. I'm telling you,
always is.
when you're around
Always is.
some people that pour into you and they're not even knowing
Mm-hmm.
that they're pouring into you, they're just being who they are. And they're pouring into that mental part of you because your heart
Yes.
needed that love. Sometimes
Mhm.
our heart just need to be around some kind people, some great people, so that our
That's
heart
it.
can keep on pumping.
That part. It's good for what laughter is. What is it good for your soul? It's like
Yes, it
medicine.
is.
It helps
Yes.
you feel better. And the last one, number 15. These are 15 killer ways to be confident. Number 15 is don't
Don't.
take things personally. Yeah, everybody, baby, we
I
be
know.
so good. Everything is about you. Everything
Whew.
is not about you. Everything
At
don't
all.
take it personal. Have the confidence to think sometimes that girl, I don't know who they're talking to, but I know they're not talking to me.
Exactly.
And I
And
know
that's
that
what
this
I mean
doesn't
about
apply to
those
me.
inner thoughts. You got
Mhm.
to tell them inner
Right.
thoughts. I don't know who you talking to,
Like, who you
but
talking to?
I am not taking that personal because
Eh,
I can't take it personal.
That's
Because when
right.
you take something personal, then there goes that drag. And you know how
Mm-hmm.
long it takes to pick yourself back up?
mm,
It's
From one
exhausting.
exactly.
word. Somebody could say 3 words to
That's
you,
true.
and it'll take you all week to pick yourself back up, to get back together. So don't even take it in. I ain't even taking you personal because I know you ain't talking about me. Have a great one. Keep on
Have
going.
a great one. You know, I think a lot of times we are so easily offended by so
Mm-hmm.
much,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times, embrace constructive criticism
There you go.
because sometimes people can be telling you now, let's just say this, sometimes people can be telling you things that you need to make yourself better. So
Yep.
know
Mm-hmm.
the difference, but either way, don't take it personal. Look at it as, oh, this is an opportunity for me to grow because there's no growth in being complacent. There's no growth in being stuck in the same place all the time. Melanie, come on, Melanie, you better talk
Right,
She
about
Miss
own
this.
it
Melanie? She
This is
today.
popping it
taking
in.
ownership of something that does not belong to you. Most of the time, it's not even about us, and that is so true.
That
Most
is
of the
true.
time, you just gotta what they said back in the day, eat the meat and spit out the bones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to do that. Learn how to take what you need for you and make yourself better if necessary. And then if not, go on about your business. Stop
Yeah.
taking things personally and letting it weigh you down. Because we're talking about confidence. Build that confidence. Go out here and change the game. Go out here and know that what's
Yep.
inside of you, it was inside of you for a purpose and a reason to
That's
go
Exactly.
out
it.
here and be the best version of yourself that you can be. Stop letting other people talk you out of being great.
That's
Yes,
it.
misery love company, but
Mm.
it only can love the company if you give it company. If you
That's
Mm,
ain't
it.
gonna give misery company, it can't love your company because you ain't. This is not where you want to be, honey. Because if you come over here, you're gonna get sparkled. You're gonna get sparkled, and you're gonna walk out better than you walked in. So it
mm.
depends, and that's how you gotta get. You gotta get to the place like misery. I don't have time for you.
Exactly.
Bitterness, I don't have time for you. Anger, I don't have time for you. Disappointment, I don't have time for you. You got to just tell it, I am not going to give you company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sitting and giving you company.
Period. Miss Patricia said this was good. This is so good. Had to
Awesome,
take notes.
Patricia.
Didn't have time to comment. Okay, Miss Patricia, I got you. I got you. But listen, y'all know we started off with confidence. Doubt kills confidence, but confidence kills doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that you feel like you're doubting yourself, build your confidence up in these 15 ways so that you can start getting out here knowing that if I do this, I know it's going to turn out well. I know
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be the bomb.com. I know that I'm supposed to be at the
Mhm.
seat of the table. I know
Mm-hmm.
that. I already know that. I already know that I'm going to win. What you say, Sparkle? Is always win one, win
Mhm.
one, win it. Good morning, Rosanna. Hey, Kelly A. Boyce. I already know that it's for you. Melly, come on. Melly is doing the thing in the comments. She said, you fight all of that with gratitude. You're going to
Mhm.
love me or hate me because I'm always positive. Gratitude makes it easy for me to keep a smile. And let's
That's
end
it.
with that, baby. Be grateful. Have an attitude of gratitude. And that's
That's
when you
it.
know life is always going to be good for me. And Miss Phyllis,
Miss Phyllis
our
came
people
on
know
with
what to
it.
do,
She
baby.
didn't
I
let me get
believe
it out.
God.
I
That's
believe
29
it.
God.
minutes.
Do you
I believe
believe
God.
God? I believe God. Do you believe God? It's a believe God day. It's a believe God week. It's a believe God
That's
life. This
it.
is a lifestyle. I'm done with saying, God, let this be my season. I don't want no season. I want a lifestyle. I want this to be my
Yes.
forever life. And
Yes.
believing God is what we choose to, that's a choice that we have decided to live by. Empower Morning Show lives by I believe God. Do you believe God? I believe God.
Mhm.
You believe God? I believe God. But we got to get out of here.
I
Y'all
know.
have a great one. We will see you on
And believe
Tuesday.
God. See y'all
I believe
tomorrow.
God.